Oh my god, thank you so much because I have been waiting for this series for a year, maybe a little bit more than that, because the art style of this series is so astonishing. Like, the guy is so hot and the bottom is so freaking pretty, and I know that the English translation is only until 6 chapters right now, but the art of this series is superb. Before we get started, I just want to remind our viewers that if you like seeing more yaoi content and would like to support this channel, please don't forget to smash that like button. Also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. Feel free to message me in my social media at ZEALED FUJOSHI, which I'll be using to interact with viewers about more yaoi content. If that's something that interests you, feel free to follow me at ZEALED FUJOSHI. Finally, this episode will contain explicit content and a lot of manhwa spoilers. With that in mind, please proceed with caution. You have been warned. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Chapter 6 of Steel Under Silk. I have been made aware of this series for such a long time now, and it's kind of weird for me to say Steel Under Silk because I am more familiar calling this series The Blade and the Flower for such a long time that please excuse me if I do end up referring to this series as that title. But you know, since the official English Lezhin title is Steel Under Silk, I will try my best to call it that name, but still, I am still more familiar with The Blade and the Flower. Anyway, this series is something. It's a great way for Lezhin to fill the appetite of the fan base of the Painter of the Night while Byundaknim is away for the next couple of months. I appreciate it though, because I have been wishing for Lezhin to translate this series for such a long time. But right now that Painter of the Night has ended last week, and this is coming out at the same time slot that Painter of the Night used to take, it kind of feels like it's a nice way to fill the Painter of the Night fan base with a very Sungho looking vibe looking dude and another pretty looking thing like Nayeom. But anyway, the auditor in this series is so freaking hot. But then again, they're both hot as F though, in their own respective ways. The bottom, man, like you would think like I would have remembered his name by now. Let's see, I have written it down. And excuse me if I'm gonna butcher his name. Yeonjo, right? I think that's how you pronounce his name. And then the auditor's name is Hye-Ryang. I should do a Google Translate on that one if that is how you pronounce that name. But for now, excuse me if I am butchering that name. But yeah, Yeonjo has a very cute face, but I really love his personality more. Very different from Nayeom from Painter of the... I'm sorry, you're gonna hear me talk about Painter of the Night a lot in this episode because I am still undergoing my Painter of the Night detox. So you're gonna hear me refer to Painter of the Night a lot. So excuse me anyway. He is not a delicate little thing. He doesn't need any kind of protection, and he gives off that strong bottom vibe, which is a nice change of pace from all the crying Nayeom that we've been getting from Painter of the Night, right? Not gonna lie though, I am waiting for the sexy, steamy scenes between these two. Um, for a long time. I know that this is a love triangle series though. You can even check the official Lezhin site. It clearly states there that this is gonna be a love triangle, which is very unlike Painter of the Night, because Painter of the Night is really, even though there are outside factors of the whole Nayeom and Sungho relationship, it really heavily focuses between Nayeom and Sungho. But this series is a little bit different, where we have been introduced to the love triangle, and they do have a physical relationship already, right? So it's very different from Painter of the Night in that sense. It is the other thing that really draws me to this series is the fact that by the end of chapter 6, we know that the Uke needs to seduce the Seme. And so that raises the bar of the potential drama of this manhwa to be really, really high. I think that the Uke will have a very good opportunity, since he is seeking to get revenge on the Seme for everything that the Seme did to him and to his family in the past. So yeah, there is a revenge genre tag for this series too in the Lezhin page. So yeah, there's gonna be this series is going to have a lot of its storyline going around the whole revenge thing, which is not really something that we have in Painter of the Night, because Nayeom is not really looking for revenge against Sungho, but other people might be angry at Sungho, but it's not between Nayeom and Sungho. I love the slow burn that this two characters are giving us. Love really moves in mysterious ways in this series. We all know what's gonna happen. It's so obvious who's gonna end up with who, but how they're gonna end up together is the exciting part in this series. I mean, yeah, like the boss of the Uke is ordering him to seduce the Seme. Yeah, and we can pretty much tell that he can do it easily, because the Seme is interested already to Yeonjo. So if he so chose to, he can easily spread his legs. But we know that this is gonna be a slow burn kind of series, so it's not gonna be that easy. You can really feel a very good backstory, and main story flowing from this story. It's a good filler for the Painter of the Night fandom. So yeah, I hope you guys stay with me as I review this new series that's gonna be added to my ZEALED Fujoshi roster in replacement of Painter of the Night from this week forward. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to follow my social media to be teased about some of the boys' love that I'm interested in. Feel free to leave me a message and converse with me in my Discord channel. I'd love to hear back from you. And please consider supporting the show by donating as little as 99 cents through www.zealedfujoshi.xyz. Also, don't forget to support the author. All the manhwa details can be found in the description below. Again, thank you so much and hope to see you next time.